The Last Jedi. Let's do it. Ugh. Rian Johnson, you pretentious hack. You think you're brilliant. You think you're so deep. Kiss my ass. God, already, in the very beginning, some of the worst dialogue and moments ever put to a Star Wars film. Why the fuck is this cheap, whack-ass joke in the middle of what is supposed to be a serious situation? Hux and Poe are terrible, that simple. It gets worse. Rian Johnson changes the balance of the Force, where it was once balancing both sides, which is the light and dark side, is in balance. Now all of a sudden, as the Sith rise, the Jedi come to meet it, which means they are one in the same. Bullshit. George Lucas already laid down that the dark side corrupts all life and the light side balances all things. So what the fuck are you changing it for? And you have dumbasses who defend this and claim it makes sense when it doesn't. Once again, changing the rules of something you don't even understand yourself. Kiss my ass, Rian Johnson, you pretentious hack. Check this out. We're supposed to give the first flying fuck about this random ass lady who dies. However, there is no development to her character, so we don't fucking care. If you emphasize a character for some deep theme about war, then bitch, where is the character development? There is none, so it comes across as pretentious because it's being played up like it's so deep. This is a lady we don't know. When people we don't know died in the original trilogy, they did play them up like there was a deep character, and the ones they did, they had development. Here, there's literally nothing, so we don't care. You son of a bitch. You think you're so brilliant, throwing away the script from George Lucas's outline, and also Rian Johnson threw out J.J. Abrams' outline for this sequel. I'll admit, it was probably shitty, but don't you think since there's no plan for the trilogy, you should stick to what little plan you got? Look how far that got you, Ryan, in the gutter and shit. Oh God, one of the worst cinematic moments ever put to a film. Here comes Ryan's moment of being deep. Ooh, I didn't expect that. And he tosses the lightsaber from his father like it ain't shit. You disrespectful, idiotic simpleton. You turn Luke into whatever the fuck this is in one scene. My God. All the sacred memories, the Jedi's weapon is so sacred to them to treat it this way and have Luke do it of all people. So disrespectful, like you don't even care. Why will Luke of all people break character like this? You're already seeing it here. This one scene represents everything wrong with this film in one moment. Why did you have Luke come to the Jedi Temple just to die? Wasn't there a map to his location? So why would there be a map if he came there to die? There goes Ryan's moment of depth, throwing out the outline for the sequel without thinking about the previous film's continuity, let alone the previous 6. You had Luke attempt to kill a child out of fear, thus creating Kylo Ren when he was already turning. Why didn't he try to help Kylo the same way he tried to help Vader? Not only does this contradict his character, but it makes no logical sense, period, when he could have helped. Then he has the nerve to criticize and chastise the Jedi like he was there back then. They failed, he says. No, bitch, you, someone I looked up to at one point failed, and it's okay to fail, but you tried to kill a kid, when at one point you tried to redeem your father. So how could you criticize the Jedi of the prequels when you attempted to kill a kid? You turned Luke into a hypocrite. When Kylo killed people in the Jedi Temple, he took Force-sensitive, I repeat, Force-sensitive people with him. Okay, where the fuck are they? This isn't explained in the movie at all. Way to go. You threw out the outline for the sequel for your moment of brilliance, Ryan, and you did nothing with this concept whatsoever. How brilliant. First off, Luke sits on the island with Rey, and they don't even do anything. They barely train at all, except for one scene where she almost goes to the dark side, and they don't even show her going there. The first Jedi island, and it's wasted. Way to go. So here's what really gets me about this movie. The deep concepts of what Ryan is trying to tackle is to let go of the original trilogy. He does this by having Luke lose his shit so much he attempts to burn down the entirety of the Jedi text. How is this right when Luke is the one who tried to kill Kylo? That's his fault. So why is he blaming the Jedi text for what he attempted to do? Oh well, I fucked up. Might as well burn down the Jedi text. Then Luke does absolutely nothing throughout the entirety of the film. Only for Yoda to show up and say some deep quote shit and burn it down himself. Just to say a simple thing of, ooh, failure's the greatest teacher, blah, 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 blah. This is empty because it's bad. It's fucking disrespectful. And you did all this fucked up shit just to convey that one thing and you didn't even convey it well. It was empty, lame, disrespectful, pretentious, acting like it's so deep when it's breaking Star Wars rules left and right. When the lightsaber exploded, my head exploded. Such a shitty scene and disrespectful to that weapon. All this film does is take the Star Wars universe, spit on its face, spit on the fans, and says it's some deep critique every time, and it's so fucking annoying. Then, at the end of the movie, Luke dies in the emptiest way possible when he fulfilled nothing throughout the entire film. He blames the Jedi for what he did. He tried to kill Kylo. A force projection. Given the info Ryan got this from, even in the book he got it from, it doesn't kill you. So Ryan added that just as some weak-ass excuse for Luke to die. And he does. Kylo is now right for what he does, only after a character assassination from Luke. That's why Rey got angry at Luke and somehow bested him, which is bullshit for two reasons. First off, how the fuck could Rey, someone who just discovered what the Force is, best a Jedi Master, even if he's cut off? He could do all that during his routine, so that's still bullshit. Also, Kylo is only a full-blown villain because of Luke trying to kill Kylo. Luke trying to kill Kylo means Kylo is right for being a villain. Yeah, only after a contradictory character assassination. That is shitty. Extremely shitty writing, Rian Johnson. Then, in the end, Rey moves the rocks. The end, she wins. And they have Holdo split the universe in two, and Leia flies. The first scene is terrible, splits apart the lore, and two, really, really shitty. This pretentious, empty-ass, over-the-top movie is a scourge of the earth, and you should spare yourself, Star Wars fans, of the disrespect. Fuck Rian Johnson, and fuck The Last Jedi! This is what I'm laying down. This is my review of The Last Trainwreck. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to comment, you totally can. And hey, the bell notification is there for a reason. If you like to hit that, that'd be cool too. And I am now out this piece.